I had this idea to start a company out of nowhere. And the company I own today is We Defy the Norm. And the logo I drew was my symbol for my brand. And what I learned from that experience and that symbol, my symbol represents the Trinity, the mind, body, and spirit. But in the center, I have a time glass, an hourglass. And what I learned was that if we align ourselves, we can maximize our time. If we are unaligned, our time maximizes us. And what I mean by that is if I align myself, if I invest into my mind, body, and spirit, and I actually put an honest effort, energy towards that evolution of self, I can now utilize my time. If not, my time utilizes me without me even fucking knowing it. See, there was a point in my life where I thought tomorrow would come. There was a point in my life at this point that time will heal this. And then I realized after this experience that was all a fucking lie. We're not owed anything. Time is not guaranteed. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. And if anything, time is short. And we don't have much of it. And that our time is our true power and our true energy. And with our time, we can change our lives or we can be a fucking victim. And it just propelled me on this new course of life where I wanted to fucking heal and I wanted to share everything about it because it was so profound. And I just looked at my entire life completely different from that moment forward that I was like, I have to do this. This is my calling. This is it. And I didn't know it precisely at the time. But that epiphany of realizing that time is so fucking short and that I'm going to die one day really put it in perspective. And I told myself, I'm like, Cody, you can go through all this shit that you've gone through and fucking just give up and live a mediocre fucking life where you can be a victim. You can feel sorry for yourself. You can do nothing different with your life. Or you can go face the fucking unknown. You can do this shit that's hard as fuck. You can do the things that make you uncomfortable. You can put yourself in positions and situations you never once imagined for a chance, or you can have the fucking norm. You could have an acceptance of what you currently have. And I realized that really sucked, and I didn't want that life. And I realized that everything leading up to this point was all by grand design. You know, everything. Retiring early from the military, being able to do this brain treatment, being able to get this van, being able to live on a very, very, very small paycheck, having a supportive wife and a partner to help navigate this for us. And I felt empowered more than I ever had before at this point. But I was still struggling, I was still hurting, but I had this little flicker of light that said, okay, you can say you want to quit all day, but you know you're really not going to. So say what you got to say, do what you got to fucking do, and let's go. And that's when I started diving into like finding me, because I didn't know who I was. And it made me ask questions of who are you and what do you even want in life? And I didn't have the answers for that. And so we're traveling around. We leave this beautiful place, this beautiful campsite, and I'm fucking high on life, dude. I love the fuck out of life. But I disobeyed the fucking golden rule, the unsaid rule. At the time, I didn't know this. I don't even know it's a real thing, but this is how I'm interpreting it, because now I do it completely different. Because it wore off after like 30 days. This high went away. I was noticing that my brain treatment that I did was going away. I was resorting back to what happened, where am I at, what's going on, and I was kind of deteriorating. And then that sent me back off into a victim mindset. I was feeling sorry for myself, feeling sad. And so we start traveling around. We're just traveling around. We have no purpose in place. We spend much time as we can in BLM land. I'm connecting more to nature now. I'm not rejecting it. My wife is finally getting me out of my comfort zone because I wanted to stay in my little bubble. And now I'm doing more nature activities. I'm walking outside with the dogs. We're jumping in streams and creeks and chasing waterfalls, chasing fucking rainbows, living on the edge of cliffs until we run out of water. Like, we're fucking doing it. And all this happened in about like 2 months. And we're like, you know what? Let's change the van up. We've been in this bitch long enough. Let's change it up. Let's make it ours. So we haul ass back to the East Coast. We do a bunch of modifications. We head up to Maryland, do some more modifications, head up to Canada, get some custom bug screens made. Like, we're set now for success. And through this process, I run into more plant medicine. I do more psychedelics. I do more psilocybin. And
is it all psilocybin?
all of it is at this point. And the messages are becoming more profound. I'm expecting to blast off and look at this beautiful universe, this limitless, infinite, abundant place. And I'm just being told, fuck you, bro. You're going in.
Hey everybody, I'm Shawn Ryan. Click here to subscribe to the Shawn Ryan Show YouTube channel for the hottest and most compelling interviews that you will not see anywhere else. I've also made a playlist of all the previous SRS episodes so they're easy to find. You can find that right here.